frightening moment that Ukrainian forces disable the Russian army close to Bakhmut. Russian defenses have been breached by Ukrainian forces close to the Orakovo Vasilivka towns in the Bakhmut region. Within the previous 24 hours, Ukrainian soldiers have already started to dig in within the new lines. Additionally, Ukraine has carried out 12 airstrikes against Russian military forces and equipment. From their positions close to the settlement of Orakovo Vasilivka, which is located northwest of Bakhmut, Russian forces were driven away. According to the General Staff, Ukrainian troops have made some progress and strengthened new positions. Both to the north and south of the city of Bakhmut, Ukraine is engaged in offensive operations. According to Andrey Kavalov, spokesman for the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces, on July 20th, although Russia is deploying its reserves, it is incurring significant losses. All enemy attacks around Orakovo Vasilivka, Kriorivka, and Ivanivsky were repulsed by Ukrainian soldiers over the course of the previous day. The Russians made unsuccessful attempts to take back the positions they had lost near Khudhumivka. Over the course of the previous day, Ukrainian soldiers had repelled every enemy offensive around Orakovo Vasilivka, Kriorivka, and Ivanivsky. In the vicinity of Khudhumivka, the Russians made futile attempts to retake the positions they had lost. Over the previous week, Ukrainian forces have reportedly made progress on Bakhmut's southern flank, liberating 7 square kilometers in that direction. At many locations along the 1,500-kilometer, 930-mile, front line, fighting has gotten worse. Additionally, battles are taking place in Zaporizhia along the southern front, where Ukrainian forces are making only little progress against strong Russian defenses. In order to stop further advances by Ukrainian forces, the Russians have also applied pressure to the Kupiansk and Lyman fronts while concentrating their efforts on the Zaporizhia and Kherson fronts. Hanna Maliar, Ukraine's Deputy Minister of Defense, recently hinted at Ukrainian strategies in the continuing conflict when she claimed that Kiev's forces had destroyed 6 Russian ammunition dumps in a 24-hour period. Russian tanks are still suffering severe losses at the hands of Ukrainian forces, and the ongoing counteroffensive may speed this process. In order to defeat Russian tanks, the Ukrainian troops needed to be tenacious, tactically skilled, and equipped with cutting-edge anti-tank weapons, rockets, artillery, and armored vehicles. Discussions regarding the future of contemporary warfare and the utility of main battle tanks have been prompted by the crisis in Ukraine. The circumstance has highlighted the significance of tactically using tanks in conjunction with other resources for the best outcomes on the battlefield. Ukraine has demonstrated throughout the conflict that, with prompt and reliable assistance, it can win battles even when its forces are outnumbered. International assistance, including British and American weaponry, has been essential in halting Russian tank advances. Near the city of Bakhmut in Donetsk Oblast, the Ukrainian Defense Forces have made tactical progress that enables them to practice fire control. The significant concentration of Russian soldiers in the area makes Bakhmut's strategic significance clear. The city of Bakhmut is surrounded by a number of commanding heights, which gives Ukrainian forces control over the majority of the surrounding territory and serves as a launchpad for additional offensive operations. Every day, Ukrainian soldiers move ahead in the Bakhmut region by between 0.5 and 1 kilometer. Ukrainian claims of recent gains in the Bakhmut industry are supported by Western analysts. According to the Institute for the Study of War, Ukrainian forces engaged in counter-offensive operations on at least 3 frontline sectors on July 19 and gained ground there. Kiev claimed earlier this month that Ukrainian fire control was in place in Bakhmut and that Russian personnel there were entrapped.